Beloved chosen one, if you're watching this video right now, it's no accident. God Himself has guided you here, drawing you to this very moment, because something monumental is about to unfold in your life. You are not ordinary. You are not just another soul wandering through this world. You are a divine force, a radiant beacon of light, a chosen one destined for greatness beyond your wildest imagination. What's coming will change everything. This is the final step, the divine culmination of every trial, every tear, and every moment of faith that has brought you to this sacred threshold. Get ready, because the doors of heaven are swinging wide open, and the blessings, the transformation, the abundance, and the unshakable purpose God has promised you are about to manifest in ways that will leave the world in awe. This is your time, your season, and nothing, no doubt, no fear, no obstacle can stop what God has ordained for you. But before we dive into this life-altering revelation, I need you to do 3 things to align your spirit with the energy of this message. Pause this video, hit that like button to amplify the divine frequency, subscribe to join thousands of chosen one souls walking this path of glory, and leave a comment with the number 777. This sacred number is a sign of divine completion, a signal to the universe that you are ready to step into the final phase of your transformation. If you're truly a chosen one, your spirit already knows this truth is for you, and you'll stay with me until the very end. Let's dive in, because what God has in store for you is nothing short of miraculous. Chosen one, do you feel it? That stirring deep within your soul, that undeniable pull telling you that something extraordinary is on the horizon. You've been through the fire, you've walked through the wilderness, and you've faced storms that would have broken anyone else. But you're still standing. Why? Because you were never meant to break. You were forged in the divine furnace of God's love, shaped by His hands to rise above every challenge and shine as a testament to His power. The world may have tried to dim your light, but God has been preparing you for this moment, the final step, where everything you've endured becomes the foundation for a transformation so profound it will rewrite your story and reshape the world around you. This final step is not just another chapter in your journey. It's the divine crescendo, the moment where God pulls back the veil and reveals the fullness of His plan for your life. You are stepping into a season of supernatural breakthroughs, where the impossible becomes possible, where lack turns to abundance, and where every dream you've held in your heart begins to take shape. This is not about wishful thinking or fleeting hope. This is a divine guarantee, sealed by the unshakable promises of God, as it says in Jeremiah 29:11, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future." That future is now, chosen one, and it's time to claim it. Let me ask you something. Have you ever felt like you were on the verge of something massive, something so big it almost scared you? That's God speaking to you, whispering through your spirit that the time has come to step into your divine purpose. You've been faithful through the trials, you've trusted Him through the unknowns, and now He's saying, "Well done, my good and faithful servant. Now watch what I do next." The final step is where God takes every seed you've sown, every prayer, every act of faith, every moment of perseverance, and turns it into a harvest so abundant it will overflow into every area of your life. Your finances, your health, your relationships, your purpose. Nothing will be left untouched by His divine hand. Now, let's talk about what's coming. God is about to pour out blessings that will shock you. These aren't just ordinary gifts. These are supernatural, life-changing miracles that will mark you as His chosen one. Imagine waking up one day to find your bank account overflowing, opportunities knocking at your door, and a renewed sense of vitality coursing through your body. Imagine the people who once doubted you now standing in awe, wondering how you transformed so drastically. This is not a fantasy, chosen one. This is the reality God has been preparing for you, and it's closer than you think. But here's the key. The final step requires you to fully embrace your identity as God's chosen one. You can't step into this new season carrying the doubts, fears, or limitations of the past. God is calling you to let go of the old version of yourself, the one who questioned your worth, the one who settled for less, the one who let the world define your potential. As it says in Corinthians 5:17, "Therefore, if anyone is in Christ, the new creation has come. The old has gone, the new is here." You are a new creation, and this final step is about walking boldly in that truth. Chosen one, the world is about to see a version of you that radiates divine light. Your presence will command attention, not because you seek it, but because God's glory shines through you. People will notice the glow in your eyes, the confidence in your step, the peace that surrounds you like a shield. This is the divine transformation that comes when you align with God's purpose. Your appearance, your energy, your entire being will reflect the miraculous work He is doing within you. And the best part? This transformation is not temporary. It's a lasting testament to God's power, a living proof that when He chooses you, nothing can stand in your way. Let's pause for a moment. If this message is resonating with you, if you feel that fire igniting in your spirit, I invite you to leave a comment with the number 777 below. Let the heavens know you're ready for what's coming. And while you're at it, hit that like button and subscribe to join thousands of chosen one souls who are stepping into their divine destiny. Your engagement amplifies this message, sending it to others who need to hear it. Together, we're building a community of light, and you are a vital part of it. Now, let's dive deeper. The final step is not just about receiving blessings, it's about becoming the person God created you to be. You see, God didn't choose you because of what you've done or what you haven't done. He chose you because of who you are in Him. You are His masterpiece, created for a purpose that goes beyond anything you can imagine. Ephesians 2:10 says, "For we are God's handiwork, created in Christ Jesus to do good works, which God prepared in advance for us to do." Those good works? They're about to unfold in ways that will change lives, shift atmospheres, and leave a legacy that echoes through generations. Think about the great men and women of history who stepped into their divine purpose. Look at Esther, a young woman who rose from obscurity to save her people because she trusted God's timing. Or consider Martin Luther King Jr., who faced unimaginable opposition but stood firm in his calling, knowing that God had anointed him for such a time as this. You, chosen one, are no different. You were born for this moment, and the final step is where you fully embrace that calling. The world is waiting for you to rise, to shine, to show them what it looks like when God's power flows through a chosen one. But let's be real for a moment. The path to this final step hasn't been easy. You've faced rejection, betrayal, and moments where you wondered if God had forgotten you. Maybe you've battled self-doubt, financial struggles, or health challenges that made you question your purpose. But every one of those moments was a setup, a divine preparation for what's coming. God was pruning you, refining you, strengthening you for the glory that's about to be revealed. As Romans 8:18 reminds us, "I consider that our present sufferings are not worth comparing with the glory that will be revealed in us." That glory is here, chosen one, and it's time to step into it. What makes this final step so powerful is that it's not just about you. Your transformation will ripple out, touching everyone around you. The people who once mocked you will see God's hand on your life and be forced to acknowledge His power. The relationships that drained you will be replaced with connections that uplift and align with your purpose. Your success will inspire others to seek God, to trust Him, to believe that miracles are possible. You are a living testimony, a walking miracle, and your story is about to become a beacon of hope for the world. Now, let's talk about the abundance that's coming. God is not a God of just enough. He's a God of more than enough. When He blesses you, He does it in a way that overflows, spilling into every area of your life. Financial breakthroughs are on the way, doors of opportunity that will lead to wealth you never thought possible. Your health will be restored, your energy renewed, your body revitalized as a reflection of God's healing power. Your mind will be filled with clarity, your heart with peace, and your spirit with unshakable faith. This is the divine abundance that comes when you step into God's final plan for your life. But here's the thing, abundance isn't just about money or material things. It's about living a life so full of purpose, joy, and impact that you can't help but overflow with gratitude. It's about waking up every day knowing that you're walking in God's will, that every step you take is guided by His hand. It's about knowing that your life is a masterpiece, a divine work of art that reflects His glory. This is the life God has promised you, and the final step is where it all comes together. Chosen one, the enemy has tried to stop you. Doubt, fear, and distraction have been thrown in your path, but they've failed. Why? Because no weapon formed against you shall prosper. As Isaiah 54:17 declares, the devil thought he could dim your light, but he didn't realize that your light comes from God Himself. And when God is your source, nothing can extinguish you. The enemy's tactics are powerless against a chosen one who knows their identity in Christ. You are untouchable, unstoppable, and undeniably blessed. Let's talk about the glow that's coming. As you step into this final phase, God is going to anoint you with a radiance that can't be ignored. This isn't just about physical beauty, though your appearance will reflect the transformation within. It's about a spiritual glow, a divine light that shines through your eyes, your smile, your very presence. People will be drawn to you, not because of what you say or do, but because they sense God's power in you. This glow is a sign that you're walking in alignment with His purpose, that you're living the life He designed for you. Have you ever noticed how certain people seem to carry a presence that changes the atmosphere? That's what's coming for you, chosen one. Your energy will shift rooms, your words will inspire hearts, and your actions will spark change. This is the power of a chosen one who has taken the final step. You're not just living for yourself anymore, you're living for God's glory, and that makes you a force to be reckoned with. Now, let's address the resistance you might face. As you step into this new season, there will be those who question your transformation. Friends, family, even strangers may doubt the changes they see in you. They may try to pull you back to the old version of yourself, the one they're comfortable with. But you can't let their opinions sway you. God's plan for you is bigger than their understanding. As Jesus said in John 16:33, "In this world you will have trouble. But take heart, I have overcome the world." You too are an overcomer, and no one can stop what God has started in you. Chosen one, this final step is about trust. Trust that God's timing is perfect, even when it doesn't make sense. Trust that His promises are true, even when the world tells you otherwise. Trust that you are exactly where you're supposed to be, and that every challenge you've faced has been leading you to this moment. As you trust Him, you'll see doors open that you never imagined possible. You will see miracles unfold that defy explanation. You'll see your life transform in ways that leave you in awe of His power. Let's take a moment to reflect. If you're feeling the weight of this message, if your spirit is leaping with anticipation, leave a comment with the number 777 below. Declare to the heavens that you're ready for the final step. And don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to join thousands of chosen one souls who are embracing their divine destiny. Your support helps spread this message to others who need it, and together we're shining God's light into the world. Now, let's talk about the pruning process. Before you can fully step into this new season, God may need to remove some things from your life. Old habits, toxic relationships, limiting mindsets. These are the things that no longer serve your divine purpose. This pruning can feel painful, like you're losing something valuable. But trust me, chosen one, it's not a loss, it's a preparation. God is clearing the way for something greater, something that aligns with the abundant life He's promised you. Think about a gardener pruning a tree. They cut away the dead branches not to harm the tree, but to help it grow stronger, to bear more fruit. That's what God is doing with you. He's removing the excess, the distractions, the things that hold you back, so you can blossom into the fullness of His calling. As John 15:2 says, He cuts off every branch in me that bears no fruit, while every branch that does bear fruit He prunes so that it will be even more fruitful. You are being pruned for greatness, chosen one, and the fruit of this season will be beyond your wildest dreams. What's beautiful about this pruning is that it's not just about what you lose, it's about what you gain. As God removes the old, He replaces it with the new. New opportunities, new relationships, new levels of faith and purpose. You'll find that the people who enter your life in this season are aligned with God's plan for you. They'll encourage you, uplift you, and walk with you as you step into your destiny. Your habits will shift, reflecting the divine discipline of a chosen one. Your mind will be renewed, filled with thoughts of possibility and hope. This is the transformation that comes when you surrender to God's process. Chosen one, the final step is about surrender. Not surrender in the sense of giving up, but surrender in the sense of giving over, giving your fears, your doubts, your plans to God, and trusting Him to lead you. When you surrender, you make room for His power to work in you. You allow Him to take the fragments of your life and turn them into a masterpiece. As you let go, you'll feel a peace that surpasses understanding, a confidence that comes from knowing you're in God's hands. Let's talk about the confidence that's coming. As you step into this final phase, God is going to fill you with a boldness that can't be shaken. This isn't the kind of confidence that comes from self-reliance. It's the kind that comes from knowing you're backed by the Creator of the universe. You'll walk into rooms with your head held high, not because you're proud, but because you know who you are in Christ. You'll speak with authority, not because you're seeking attention, but because God's truth flows through you. This confidence will inspire others, drawing them to the light you carry. Have you ever seen someone who just seems to have it? That unexplainable quality that makes people listen, that makes them want to be around them. That's what God is giving you, chosen one. It's not about being perfect or having all the answers. It's about being authentic, about letting God's light shine through you in a way that's uniquely yours. This is the power of a chosen one who has taken the final step. A power that changes lives, shifts perspectives, and glorifies God. Now, let's address the timing of this transformation. You might be wondering, when, God? When will all this happen? Here's the truth. God's timing is perfect, even when it doesn't feel like it. Every moment of waiting, every season of preparation has been leading you to this point. As Ecclesiastes 3:1 reminds us, there is a time for everything and a season for every activity under the heavens. Your season of abundance, of breakthrough, of divine purpose is here. Trust that God is orchestrating everything behind the scenes, aligning every detail for your good. Chosen one, the final step is about faith. Faith that God's promises are true. Faith that He's working even when you can't see it. Faith that the blessings He's promised are already on their way. Hebrews 11:1 says, "Now faith is confidence in what we hope for and assurance about what we do not see." That's the kind of faith God is calling you to in this season. A faith that moves mountains, a faith that opens doors, a faith that transforms your life from the inside out. Let's talk about the legacy you're about to leave. The final step is not just about your transformation, it's about the impact you'll have on the world. Your story, your testimony, your light will inspire generations. People will look at you and see what's possible when you trust God. They'll see a life that's been touched by His hand, a life that's been transformed by His power. Your legacy will be one of faith, of courage, of unwavering belief in the God who never fails. Chosen one, the enemy is trembling right now. He knows what's coming. He knows that when you step into this final phase, his plans for you will crumble. That's why he's been throwing distractions your way, trying to keep you stuck in fear or doubt. But you're not falling for it. You're too strong, too anointed, too chosen. As Psalm 27:1 declares, "The Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? The Lord is the stronghold of my life. Of whom shall I be afraid?" You are fearless, chosen one, and the enemy has no power over you. Let's talk about the supernatural provision that's coming. God is about to open doors that no man can shut. He's going to provide resources, opportunities, and connections that will propel you into your purpose. This isn't about struggling or striving. It's about receiving what God has already prepared for you. As Philippians 4:19 promises, "And my God will meet all your needs according to the riches of His glory in Christ Jesus." Your needs are already met, chosen one. Your blessings are already on their way. Now, let's talk about the joy that's coming. As you step into this final phase, God is going to fill your heart with a joy that can't be explained. This isn't the kind of joy that depends on circumstances. It's the kind that comes from knowing you're walking in God's purpose. You'll wake up every day with a smile, not because everything is perfect, but because you know God is in control. This joy will be your strength, your shield, your testimony to the world. Chosen one, the final step is about alignment. Aligning your thoughts with God's truth, your actions with His will, your life with His purpose. When you're aligned, everything falls into place. Doors open effortlessly, blessings flow naturally, and your life becomes a reflection of God's glory. This alignment doesn't happen by accident. It happens when you choose to trust Him, to obey Him, to follow Him, no matter what. Let's pause again. If this message is setting your spirit on fire, if you're ready to take the final step, leave a comment with the number 777 below. Let the universe know you're claiming your divine destiny. And don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to join thousands of chosen one souls who are walking this path of transformation. Your support helps carry this message to others, and together we're changing the world. Now, let's talk about the vision God is giving you. As you step into this new season, He's going to open your eyes to see things you've never seen before. You'll start to notice opportunities where you once saw obstacles. You'll see possibilities where you once saw dead ends. This is the vision of a chosen one, a vision that's rooted in faith and guided by God's Spirit. As Proverbs 29:18 says, "Where there is no vision, the people perish." But you, chosen one, have a vision of abundance, of purpose, of a life that glorifies God. This vision will guide you through the final step. It will give you clarity in moments of confusion, strength in moments of weakness, hope in moments of doubt. It's a vision that's bigger than you, a vision that's tied to God's eternal plan. And as you walk in this vision, you'll see it come to life in ways that take your breath away. You'll see dreams you thought were impossible become reality. You'll see prayers you prayed years ago answered in ways you never expected. This is the power of a God-given vision, and it's yours to embrace. Chosen one, the final step is about action. Not action in the sense of striving or forcing things to happen, but action in the sense of stepping out in faith. God has already prepared the way. Now, it's up to you to walk it. Take that leap, make that decision, say yes to the opportunities He's placing before you. As James 2:17 reminds us, faith by itself, if it is not accompanied by action, is dead. Your faith is alive, chosen one, and your actions will prove it. Let's talk about the relationships that are coming. In this new season, God is going to surround you with people who see your value, who support your purpose, who walk in the same light you do. These aren't just any relationships. They're divine connections, orchestrated by God to help you fulfill your calling. The toxic ties of the past will fall away, and in their place will come friendships, partnerships, and mentors who align with your destiny. This is the community of a chosen one, a community built on faith, love, and purpose. Chosen one, the final step is about gratitude. As you step into this season of abundance, don't forget to give thanks. Thank God for the trials that made you stronger, the lessons that made you wiser, the moments that brought you closer to Him. Gratitude opens the door to more blessings, more breakthroughs, more of God's favor. As 1 Thessalonians 5:18 says, "Give thanks in all circumstances, for this is God's will for you in Christ Jesus." Your gratitude will be a magnet for miracles, drawing even more of God's goodness into your life. Now, let's talk about the authority you're stepping into. As a chosen one, you have been given authority in Christ. Authority to speak life, to break chains, to shift atmospheres. This isn't about being loud or forceful, it's about knowing who you are and whose you are. When you speak, heaven listens. When you pray, mountains move. When you walk, the enemy flees. This is the authority of a chosen one, and it's yours to wield in this final step. Chosen one, the world is watching. They're watching to see what happens when a child of God steps into their full potential. They're watching to see the miracles, the breakthroughs, the transformation that comes when you trust God completely. Your life is a testimony, a living proof that God is real, that His promises are true, that His power is limitless. As you take this final step, you're not just changing your life, you're changing the world. Let's talk about the peace that's coming. In this new season, God is going to fill you with a peace that surpasses understanding. This isn't the kind of peace that comes from having everything figured out. It's the kind that comes from knowing God is in control. You'll face challenges, but they won't shake you. You'll encounter obstacles, but they won't stop you. This peace will be your anchor, your guide, your strength as you navigate the incredible journey ahead. Chosen one, the final step is about expectation. Expect God to move, expect miracles to happen, expect blessings to overflow. As Mark 11:24 says, "Therefore I tell you, whatever you ask for in prayer, believe that you have received it, and it will be yours." Your expectation sets the stage for God's miracles. Believe that He's working, believe that He's faithful, believe that what's coming will change everything. This is the faith of a chosen one, and it's the faith that will carry you into your destiny. Now let's talk about the surprises God has in store. The final step is full of unexpected blessings, moments that will take your breath away. These are the divine surprises that remind you of God's creativity, His generosity, His love. Maybe it's a financial windfall that comes out of nowhere. Maybe it's a relationship that restores your faith in love. Maybe it's a health miracle that defies medical explanation. Whatever it is, these surprises are God's way of saying, "I've got you, and I'm doing more than you could ever imagine." Chosen one, the enemy is on the run. He knows his time is up. He knows that when you step into this final phase, his plans for you are finished. That's why he's been working overtime to distract you, to discourage you, to make you doubt God's promises. But you're not falling for it. You're too wise, too strong, too chosen. As Ephesians 6:11 reminds us, put on the full armor of God so that you can take your stand against the devil's schemes. You're suited up, chosen one, and the enemy has no chance against you. Let's talk about the clarity that's coming. As you step into this new season, God is going to give you a clarity like you've never experienced before. You'll see His plan for your life with new eyes. You'll understand the purpose behind every trial, every delay, every moment of waiting. This clarity will guide your decisions, strengthen your faith, and fill you with a sense of purpose that nothing can shake. This is the clarity of a chosen one, and it's yours to embrace. Chosen one, the final step is about celebration. Celebrate what God has already done in your life. Celebrate the victories, the lessons, the moments of grace that have brought you to this point. Celebrate the fact that you're still here, still standing, still trusting. And celebrate what's coming, the breakthroughs, the blessings, the life of abundance that God has promised. As Psalm 118:24 says, "This is the day the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it." This is your day, chosen one, and it's time to rejoice. Now, let's talk about the strength that's being renewed in you. As you step into this final phase, God is filling you with a strength that comes from His Spirit. This isn't just physical strength, it's a spiritual, emotional, and mental strength that will carry you through any challenge. You'll face moments that test you, but you'll rise above them with a resilience that surprises even you. This is the strength of a chosen one, a strength that comes from knowing God is with you every step of the way. Chosen one, the final step is about purpose. Everything you've been through, every moment of your journey has been leading you to this, a life of purpose that glorifies God and impacts the world. Your purpose is bigger than you, bigger than your dreams, bigger than anything you could imagine. As you step into this season, you'll see that purpose unfold in ways that take your breath away. You'll see how every piece of your story fits together, how every trial was a stepping stone to your destiny. Let's talk about the favor that's coming. God's favor is going to surround you like a shield, opening doors that no one can close, bringing opportunities that no one can take away. This favor will make a way where there seems to be no way. It will cause people to bless you, to support you, to see the light in you. As Psalm 5:12 says, "Surely, Lord, you bless the righteous. You surround them with your favor as with a shield." This is the favor of a chosen one, and it's yours to walk in. Chosen one, the world is about to see what happens when God's power flows through someone who's fully surrendered to Him. Your life will be a testament to His goodness, a proof that His promises are true. People will look at you and see the hand of God. They'll see a life transformed, a heart renewed, a spirit on fire. This is the legacy of a chosen one, and it's the legacy you're stepping into right now. Now let's talk about the healing that's coming. In this final step, God is going to heal the wounds of your past, the hurts, the disappointments, the traumas that have weighed you down. This healing isn't just for your body, it's for your heart, your mind, your spirit. You'll feel the burdens lift, the pain fade, the scars turn into stories of God's grace. As Isaiah 53:5 says, By his wounds we are healed. You are being healed, chosen one, and this healing will set you free to live the life God has planned for you. Chosen one, the final step is about boldness. God is calling you to be bold in your faith, bold in your actions, bold in your love. This isn't about being reckless. It's about trusting God so completely that you're willing to step out, to take risks, to shine your light in a world that desperately needs it. As 2 Timothy 1:7 reminds us, "For the Spirit God gave us does not make us timid, but gives us power, love, and self-discipline." You are bold, chosen one, and your boldness will change the world. Let's talk about the opportunities that are coming. In this new season, God is going to place opportunities in your path that align with your purpose. These aren't just random chances, they're divine appointments, orchestrated by God to propel you into your destiny. You'll find yourself in the right place at the right time, meeting the right people, stepping into the right roles. This is the power of God's timing, and it's working for you right now. Chosen one, the final step is about love. God's love for you is the foundation of everything that's coming. It's the reason He chose you, the reason He's transforming you, the reason He's pouring out blessings on you. His love is unconditional, unending, and unshakable. As you step into this season, let His love fill you, guide you, and overflow from you to others. As 1 Corinthians 13:13 says, "And now these three remain, faith, hope, and love. But the greatest of these is love." You are loved, chosen one, and that love will carry you through. Now, let's talk about the transformation that's already happening. You may not see it fully yet, but God is working in you right now. He's renewing your mind, strengthening your spirit, preparing your heart for what's ahead. Every moment you spend in His presence, every prayer you pray, every step you take in faith is part of the transformation. As Romans 12:2 says, "Do not conform to the pattern of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind." You are being transformed, chosen one, and the world is about to see it.